Okay, could you let me know how it is now? My bad. Can you hear it now? Is it too loud, too quiet? Now you can hear, yes, we are playing Layton. How is the audio? Is it too loud? Or is it okay? Or do we want it louder? It's good? Alright. Our story so far. The trio learns the name of the phantom town they're headed to, Folsense. As the train is nearing the station, only inky blackness can be seen through the window. Feeling uneasy, Layton and the others steady themselves as they prepare to venture into Folsense. Yes, Phantom Town time! Let's go! The Phantom Town of Folsense. So this is the Phantom Town we heard about, huh? It's like something from a horror novel. With all these lights? I don't know. I find the place unsettling too, but we mustn't let that keep us from our investigation. Who knows what kind of valuable information we might find here about the Elysian box. The Professor, Luke, and Flora decide to walk around the town. Sounds good to me. So how was Higurashi? It was really good. We had a really intense chapter, so I am pleased. We're getting to the meat of the story. And by that, I mean we're actually nearing the climax. So I expect that that game will actually be ending soon. And then we'll move on to the next one. I would say one day I'll learn how to spell it, but that's a lie. It's okay. Alright, no more hint coins. Oh, funny running into you here. Hello, howdy, hi, and all that. Hey, you're... the mailman. Yep, I got mail to deliver here, but it's so dark that it always takes forever. No wonder the people always seem so on edge here. Well, that's all the more reason I need to bring a little sunshine into everyone's life with a mail. But what if they're bills? Then it's not sunshine. Wow, you deliver letters all the way out here? I sure do, and I've got a schedule to keep while doing it. So on that note, I'll be off. See you around. It would seem our friend the postman works a very, very wide area for a mail delivery. Really? But how does he do 2 routes every single day? Unless he has some kind of jetpack, that's just impossible. You may think so, Luke, but our world is full of inexplicable phenomena. This is but one of many. I guess so, but it still seems pretty much impossible to me. Okay, but he just said it takes a while for these people to get their mail, so maybe he doesn't do it every day. Oof. Are you alright there, Flora? You don't look well. I'm not sure. I just started feeling sick all of a sudden. You're as pale as a sheet. We'll find a place for you to rest straight away. I don't see any hotels around. If there were, you'd think there'd be a sign or something. Out of all the random unsolved mysteries in the game, the post is definitely the dumbest one. Aww. How unfortunate. Despite the lack of advertising, I'd say that one of those buildings over there is a hotel. The Professor, Luke, and Flora decide to seek out a hotel. Oh, that was fast. Okay. I thought we were looking around the village. Oh my gosh. Is that the hotel? Where's the hotel? Oh, I see. In front of the town train station are 4 buildings standing in a row. One of these 4 is supposedly the local hotel, though it lacks a sign. Even so, if you study the area carefully, you should be able to tell which of the buildings is a hotel. Can you figure out which of these 4 buildings is the hotel? So curious to... Oh, people either hate this upcoming puzzle or think it's really smart. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. Hotel. I'm inclined to say D. And I don't know why. We're gonna go for it.
Let's see if this works.
No. I don't know why. It just...
Well, I'm stumped.
Study the area carefully and you'll find the hotel soon enough. I don't know, because I don't know what I'm looking for. It just seemed the most hotel-y to me. But I don't know. It's not a spoiler to say this isn't a guessing puzzle. I mean, yeah. They never are, unfortunately. Okay, well, it's not D. This one has, like, a weather vane. Is that what they're called? So I don't think it's that one. But this one looks like a factory. It's got the little smoke thingies, so... Is it C?
Just leave it to me.
Okay. Second guess, not bad. Why, though? Oh, that was lucky. I see. That's right, the windows and the door of the building C spell out the word hotel. I mean... You know, fair enough. I was thinking that the buildings themselves would spell something out, but no. I was close. Oh, T. Now that I know it, I can't understand how people don't instantly see it. Well, yeah, if you're not looking for it. How are you doing, Flora? Any better? A little bit. I think with a little rest, I'll be back to my old self. Flora, Luke and I are going back out to learn more about the town. Why don't you stay here for a while and rest up? Yes, take it easy for a while, Flora. We'll be back before long. Thanks, Luke. Be careful out there. You too, Professor. Do you think Flora's gonna be alright? I wouldn't fret too much, Luke. She may just be exhausted from her long journey. I think our best course of action now is to gather what information we can and hurry back to the hotel. After all, a gentleman never keeps a lady waiting. Oh, okay. We're just gonna leave her. Alright. Back to exploring, I guess. Oh, but is there a hint coin? I am very poor. Why did he ask if she was feeling better? Walking to a hotel is not a remedy? Unfortunate, truly. They just want her to be instantly better. Good evening, sirs. I do hope the young lady traveling with you feels better soon. His face. Everything I've seen leads me to believe that Dr. Schrader visited Folsense. The Elysian box and the facts we need to solve the mystery of his death are close by, I'm sure of it. Do you think whoever stole the Elysian box might be hiding here as well? It's still too early to tell, but I'll know more if we can figure out why Dr. Schrader ventured out here in the first place. For now, our best course of action is to search for anything connected to the Elysian box. Let's get to it then. Lead the way, Professor! Apart from the ticket, what evidence is there to believe he went there? Right? And also, like, wasn't the ticket unused? I thought Layton and Luke were using the ticket because it hadn't been used yet. Mark my words, Samuel. It's here in town, I can guarantee that. You're to scour every inch of this place and bring it back to me at once, got it? Oh, come on, Uncle. Do you really think it's everything people say it is? I don't know, kinda sounds like a lot of baloney to me. Are my ears playing tricks on me? I could have sworn you just told me that my information was wrong. You're in no position to be lecturing me on the subject. Now get out there and start looking. Okay, no need to blow a gasket, I'm going. What do you think Mr. Beluga and the train conductor were talking about, Professor? It would appear that they too are out on the hunt for something. Oh, look over there, Professor. What on earth could that be? There's plenty of proof to believe he was planning to go. Absolutely zero that he'd gone. I know. A little sus. It's some variety of a strange book. Perhaps someone dropped it while running about town. Yikes, get a load of this crazy cover. What is the symbol on it? Let's have a look. The symbol seems to be in the shape of a goat. Well, whatever it is, it gives me the willies, but I do wonder what's written inside. Hard to say with the book locked up as tight as it is, isn't it? Still, the symbol is very intriguing. Say, Professor, maybe somebody in that antique shop over there could tell us something about it. Excellent idea, Luke. Let's begin our investigation there. Old diary? Huh? Another mini-game? Beluga's search. Beluga seems to be working Sammy like a dog, sending him all over town in a frantic search for some unknown item. It's unclear why Beluga would set up a secret train connected to Folsense, but it's clear this item is very important to him. What could it be? Just some boring stories? Oh, I see. The Professor and Luke decided to visit a local antique shop. Let's take a look, though. I met the most enchanting girl at the ball we held last night. These parties are usually a complete bore, but her presence changed all that. As the Duke's son, the unfortunate reality is that most people are either unnaturally polite or fawning towards me. But this girl was warm and real, and she treated me like anyone else. It was very refreshing indeed. I do hope to see her again. Uh-huh. Who is the Duke? Okay, but they don't need tea right now, so we Gucci. Ah, coin! Oh. I went in. Oh. Chelmy? Oh, I went out again. Wait. I want to go back. How did he get here? For real? What are you doing here? Inspector Chelmy, where did you come from? Huh, took the words right out of my mouth, laddie. Wasn't expecting to see you two in a place like this. After some fieldwork in Dropstone, I was able to deduce that this town and the Elysian Box are linked. Dr. Schrader had stockpiled quite the stack of research on the Elysian Box. The criminal I'm in pursuit of, more likely than not, killed the doctor to get his hands on the box. So instead of chasing the man, I decided to chase the box. When I find it, I'll find the culprit. Wow, that's a solid bit of reasoning there. I didn't expect that from the inspector. Oh my gosh, Luke. Hey, did you say something, lad? No, sir, not a word. Good, because I've got no time for idle chit-chat. I got a murderer to catch and cart back to London. Come along, Barton, we're leaving. Where was Barton? I didn't see him. Yes, sir. I love Barton, he's so cute. Let me go back in. I need to stop clicking on the door. Okay, no coin. Good day. Are you out shopping for anything in particular? I apologize, but we're not here to shop today. I was wondering, have you ever heard of an antique called the Elysian Box? Oh dear, here we go with that box again. You know, you're the third party to ask about it today. The third? Those two detectives you saw here were just asking about it, and half an hour ago there was a young lady. She seemed interested in knowing whether anyone had been searching for the box around town. Interesting. She's not looking for the box, she's looking for people looking for the box. Can you describe the young lady? Oh, she was quite the beauty. She wasn't a local, but she had a face that just seemed familiar. Ah, and the officers, well, they said they were here on an official police investigation. I'll tell you what I've told everyone today. I wish I could help, but this box you're after is news to me. One of my visitors, I forget who, mentioned something about the box having quite a history behind it. If the thing was ever in Folsense, it might be worth checking at the Elysian Museum. I do love how Gumshoe and Chelmy are like the complete opposite to each other. True! Chelmy's at least trying to be capable. Gumshoe's just a little silly. Where might we find this museum? Just look for the big building in the middle of town, a ways to the north. The museum houses a wealth of documents celebrating the history of our town. Chelmy is actually pretty capable. That's good. He should be. Layton's not supposed to be investigating this stuff. He's an archaeologist. Learn in the later games? Gotcha. This is all extremely useful. Thank you for the suggestion. We'll be sure to pay the museum a visit. Oh, before you run off, would you mind if I look at that book you've got there? Gumshoe, he does some things, but usually it's helping the defense, not the prosecution, which he's not supposed to do. Defended from the mafia once, which was nice. True, he's more a brute force kind of guy than a brains kind of guy. Feel free, my good man. Yes, the construction is quite unusual for a book of its age. Lovely work and very rare, I'd say. Would you happen to know anything about the symbol on the book's cover? I was just about to comment on how familiar that symbol feels, though it has no significance I'm aware of. I must confess, what drew my eye to the old book were its locks. Old gadgets always fascinate me. Its construction is very basic, so you might be able to turn the locks with any old key you stumble upon. Oh, and he knows a surprising amount about technology, which was greatly appreciated. True. More than the average person. As a matter of fact, here, why don't we see if this key does the trick? It's my way of saying thank you for showing me something interesting. Oh, many thanks, my good man. Diary key. Okay. Gee, it's too bad we didn't find out more about the book in here. It certainly would have been nice, but we'll have to put the book aside for now. It's time to pay a visit to the Elysian Museum. But we hardly explored you guys. Oh wait, that's the journal. No. What? Then we got full right in the later games, taking the worst part of Gumshoe and making it worse. He was definitely something. I did not like him. I think what they did with him was interesting. Very different from Gumshoe, but that doesn't mean I liked it. I had the great fortune of bumping into that girl from the ball again today. She's the daughter of some fancy lord or another, and it shows. Her intellect is matched only by the grace she displays. To be honest, I'm quite taken with her and have already started courting her. However, I fear father seems less than pleased with the idea. This is a drama. Nobody likes him. Tragic. The commission 열려있어? Yes, they are. Hi, Beva. Yes, they are. Do I have them linked on my Twitch? Maybe. Here, I'll just grab the link for you. Welcome, how are you? Yogi. She asked if my they asked if my commissions were open. Here you go. Thank you for the interest. I appreciate it. How are you doing? 정말 고마워? Of course, of course. I've heard all about you, Missy. I know you've been asking around town about that box. Oh, but I just... And before you say anything, I don't care who your dear old dad is. No one is above the law. That does actually remind me of something I want to try. Give me a second. Oh, okay, take your time. In my eyes, anyone out chasing the Elysian box moves to the top of my suspects list. No, you've got it all wrong. Sir, if you wouldn't mind. What is it, Barton? Can't you see I'm in the middle of something here? Yes, about that, sir. 구글 번역기 한국어로 번역을 잘합니까? So it works in that context specifically, but a lot of times, it's either very clunky or sometimes it misinterprets the words. But in this instant, yes, it did work. You're doing all right? That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear it. The criminal we seek killed a man to obtain the Elysian box, so the villain should have it already. Nice, yeah. It's a big hit or miss. Oh, you got a dainty slot? Congrats! Do you have a plan for it? As far as I knew, I was admitting to multiple crimes just now. You could be, you never know. No clue what those things mean. It's okay. Sometimes it happens. Oh, and you want me to do the custom? Oh my gosh. I will do my best if you want to trust me with that. For character design. Much appreciated. I will check my stuff later, so... I'll look at it after stream, but take your time. No rush. If the young lady was our culprit, she'd have no need to ask around about the box, in my opinion, sir. Oh, is that so, Barton? I don't recall ever asking for your analysis of the situation. Terribly sorry, sir. Please forgive my momentary lapse in judgment. I'll just be going now. Aw, I appreciate that so much, Betha. Thank you. Barton, get back here this instant. I'll have your nightstick, I swear. Ah. Phew. Hey, that's the girl we saw back at the station in Dropstone. What was her name? Katie? No, that's not it. I believe you're thinking of Mr. Anderson's daughter, Katia. I should know this by now, but what was the first language you learned, Korean or English? I kind of learned both at the same time. Because my mom is Korean, and then my dad speaks English, right? He's American. So it was both. Yeah. I think, though, like, when I was younger, I learned a lot more Korean because when I was 2, my family moved to Korea, and we lived there for around 2 years. So I was, like, mostly Korean back then, I think. But as far as I remember, I always spoke both. Because my dad doesn't speak fluent Korean. He can speak a little bit here and there. But, he's definitely more comfortable with English, and then my mom can speak both. You don't speak a lot of Korean, you only know a little? You seem pretty good, though. I am impressed. I was mostly Korean, fairly certain that's not how nationalities are. I meant to say I spoke mostly Korean. Words are hard. Or it was mostly Korean that I spoke, you know? My phone helps me with grammar. I see. Honestly, autocorrect not too bad as long as you aren't trying to, like, spell words wrong because you're lazy. Good to know multiple languages, though. Comes in handy. How does typing Korean on a phone even work? You download the Korean keyboard. It's hard? Yeah, a little bit. So many symbols? Yeah, but there's like less than the English alphabet, I think. Or maybe that's just half. Don't tell me it's a keyboard with 100 buttons. No. Like, you could type everything with a normal keyboard, like a computer keyboard. So maybe it's like the same. Maybe Korean has like a little bit extra, because sometimes they add like subtle differences. But it's not that hard. Yeah, once you learn the words, it gets infinitely easier. It's a phonetic language, so once you know how it sounds, you can spell anything, really. It's a lot easier to spell than English, not gonna lie. Like, I'm so glad I grew up with English, because if I tried to learn that later on, I don't know if my brain could handle it. Knowing the words makes typing in each language easier. That's true. But even just, like, knowing what it sounds like, right? Like, in English, if you know how a word sounds, sometimes it's still difficult to spell because of silent letters and the stuff. But Korean, it's just kind of spelled exactly how it sounds. So it's easier in that sense. Yes, that's the one. Who'd have thought she'd be headed to the same place as us? Where are we going? Who is this? Now there's a couple of mugs I've seen before. Hey, I know you. And I know Fate, because that's what brought you, me, and that swell tea set of yours together. Now that we're all reunited, I say we celebrate with a cup of tea. Brew me something nice, would ya? You want us to make tea for you? We gotta make tea. How do the symbols even work? Is it one symbol per word, or is there more to it? Because it's a unique symbol for each word. Makes it sound impossible to learn them all. So there's like consonant symbols and vowel symbols, right? And then you put them together. So, for example, let's say, so this is the sound for like M, and this is the sound for ah, right? So you put it together, that's ma. It's just a square. Well, you know, an O is just a circle. It just depends on the language. And you don't just read Korean with just this. It always is paired with something like with the other one. In words with a lot of letters, how do you know the order of the letters? Well, it's always like the consonant sound before the vowel sound. Like anagrams and such. But it's like always consonant before vowel. So if you were to like, I'm trying to think of a Korean word that is the same as an English word, right? So if you were to say like scarf, right? Which is sukappu in Korean, right? So you'd do the S sound first, and then the sound, the K sound, and then the ah, and then the P sound, and then the again. So it would end up like this. Does that make sense? I'm really bad at explaining things. But it's always like consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel. A bit, yeah. That's like the very basics of how it works. But it is a pattern. That's right, whippersnapper, but nothing fancy. A cup of Bell Classic will do the trick. It's so easy to make, even a baby could do it. A baby with the magic tea set, that is. I'm really curious about this, but I think Layton streams are the best time for a Korean lecture. I mean, it doesn't particularly matter, because at least I'm not on a timer for this. But yeah, if you have questions, feel free to ask. I'll answer to the best of my ability. But do know that I am not very good at teaching, so there is a limit to what I can say. Anywho, all you need is some oasis leaf, a little brisk berry, and a sprinkle of bell tart seed. Okay. Bell Classic. There you go, sir. Fantabulous! A smile spreads across Stacken's face. He seems restored and cheerful. Let's go. Not a bad cup of tea, mate shorty. Of course, you wouldn't have pulled it off without my expert direction, so don't get cocky. You know, this town is filled with thirsty folks. You got the tea set, so the way I see it, it's your responsibility to help people. If you manage to help everyone out with the tea break, good things will happen. This I promise. Interesting. I may ask some more stuff on Discord tomorrow, just gotta figure out what it is I want to know. Okay, fair enough. Take your time. No rush. Gosh, Professor, what do you think? How much good can we really do with one cup of tea? Oh, a fair bit, Luke. A gentleman never underestimates the power of a cup of hot tea. Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it couldn't hurt to spread the wealth. Okay, well, I think that means I need to experiment with this tea. What if I do all of it? Just this. Nope. Retry. Okay. What if I did this? Nope. Okay. What about this? No. Wow. I must be really bad at making tea. No! I want to make at least one good one with this, please. Just one and then I'll continue the game, please. No! Why? Is this taste too strong for you? No need to try them all. Each ingredient has a characteristic. People will tell you what characteristics they want from tea, but I want to do it before they tell me. Relaxing. Refreshing, and this one. Also, remind me to never accept a cup of tea from you. Yeah, that's a good idea. No! Okay, what if I did relaxing and then 2 refreshings? Why? Can I not make anything with this ingredient yet? I guess not. Alright, fine then, game. So stupid, I know. Let me make tea. Who cares if it tastes bad? Golly, you two sure are running around a lot. Makes me tired just watching you. Why don't you rest a spell with this puzzle I got here? Oh boy, the first puzzle of the day. Actually, no, the hotel one was, but like, that one was just guessing. Oh lord. Here are 4 circular flower beds, each with a radius of 10 feet, and the way they're arranged forms a space between them. Can you find the area in square feet of the section colored red below? Ignore the width of the border around the flower beds when calculating your answer. Oh. I had my first ever bar experience the other day, having to tell a bartender what drink I wanted without having any clue what all the drinks were. Oh, really? How did that go? Did you enjoy it? My brother's friends took him bar hopping for his birthday because he turned 21. And he said that the best thing he had was the non-alcoholic drink that his friend got because his friend was underage. You're just like, give me something non-alcoholic that's refreshing? Fair enough. Apparently those are better anyway, according to my brother. I've never drank, so I can't say anything, but... Alright, let me see here. What am I doing? He spent 3 minutes preparing a drink. That's pretty... Is that long? Added 15 ingredients. Okay, that's a lot. Or something, that's what it felt like, at least. I mean, you know, if it's more than, like, 2. I don't know how to math. Area in square feet. Definitely, yeah. Area in square feet. I don't know. I don't like math. Oh wait, it is not. Thank you for the alert, Kimono. You know it's good when he gets one of those big bottles with a fancy top and pours some of it in? Ooh. That does sound fancy. 2 lurks makes an unlurk? I see. Welcome back, Kimono. How was your lurk? I'm back and it's your problem now? That's okay. You are welcome here. I am struggling because what is math? Want my guess to this puzzle? Sure, go for it. My brain is not working. As usual, but you know. They want this too. Yippee! Hi, Avery. How are you? 400? Because normally you're so good at math puzzles. Yeah, I know, right? Got good food, but your stomach issues now for some reason? Oh no, I hope it's not food poisoning. I hope it's just something quick and it goes away. I hate stomach pain. Yucky. Ignore the width of the border around the floor. What does that mean though? I don't remember how to get the area of a circle. It's been so long. Is it pi r square? Is that area? I feel like it is. I don't know. Ah. It's right? Cool. Think the red weird shape if cut into 4 pieces can make the circle a square? Oh, for real? Make this one. So like cutting it like this, and then you have a square half the length, which is 10. So like that. I see. It's 400. It's what you said earlier. Interesting. Interesting.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Big brain.
Ha! Wonderful.
Nice job. The red section has an area of 400 square feet. If you quarter the space between the flower beds and fit the pieces to the circle as shown on the diagram on the right, you could turn the circle into a square. Interesting. My brain could not visualize this ever. They will be asking a 10-year-old to do pi calculations. That's fair. That's fair. But also, if a 10-year-old could do this, that's kind of crazy. Golly, you ran through that puzzle so fast it made my head spin, sir. You're one of those people who does everything all slick-like, huh? This is a good time to mention I used to know pi until 100 digits. That's crazy. I never bothered remembering all of that. It was too much work. I have other things to use my brain space on. Like characters from gacha games, unfortunately. Phil Filippo Lipo, hello. What's up? Struggling with puzzles. How are you doing? Welcome. Oh, he gave me an extra ingredient. Maybe I can make other stuff now. It's like the worst ever party trick. I mean, it works though, surely. Because not many people can do it, I wouldn't think. Doing pretty fine? That's good to hear. Quick, hide, Professor. I see Inspector Chalmey over there. No need for alarm, Luke. He's likely just gathering information about Dr. Schrader's case. You 100%ed this game 3 times? Dang! Does that mean you know the answer to every puzzle? Seems he's finally figured out that the key to solving it lies here in Folsense. If you need a hand, just ask. Gotcha. I'm so glad I have 2 helpers in chat now. I'm gonna need all the extra brain power I can get. I'm so bad at these. It's almost as if the inspector's almost got a handle on things for once. Oh my gosh, who is that? Kinda? Dang. Remember you talked to a guy who can speed solve cubes. I don't need another lame party trick. But if you don't have a cube on hand, or actually, do you always have cubes on hand? Maybe you do. Some of them are still tricky. I mean, yeah, it kind of seems that way. Some of them bend my brain in ways that it does not bend. So let me confirm, this here is the man you witnessed asking around about the Elysian box. No doubt about it now? You know how to solve a cube too? So many talented people in my chat. I don't know how to solve cubes. was about to say I rarely don't have one. That's fair. I mean, they're not too big, right? Assuming it's just the standard Rubik's Cube. So you can just put it in your pocket and go anywhere. Makes sense. My lost brother. Teach you someday, no worries. I don't know if I want to learn though. It seems like so much work. Memorizing how to do the ending part. Yep, the man in the photograph is the one. I'd remember that beard anywhere. Well, that seals the deal, just as I suspected. It seems he did make his way to Folsense. Come along now, Barton. We're moving on. Oh, yes, sir. Right behind you, sir. Alright. Lobster. Oh, interesting. Are there no hint coins? I'm so poor. Sorry, sir, but I can't let you in like that. We got a dress code, see? I'll need to take that hat from you. Oh, no. No, you can't take Layton's hat. So you're saying that we can enter if I give you a hat? Oh gosh. Taking Felix's request for that hat at face value, you must now find another hat to hand over from the pattern shown below. The hat you're looking for will be the same shape and size as the one in the shown above the pattern, but it might not be facing the same direction. And I have to draw it. Oh lord. Okay. Let's see. So, okay, I actually have to... Okay, that's gonna... What? I'm gonna have to draw this with a mouse. That's not gonna end up well, but okay. Okay, game. I hope you know how to draw perfectly. I cry. With the mouse? With the mouse? They're expecting too much from me. Do I see any hat that is exactly this shape? Seen you draw, you can draw close to perfectly. With the mouse though? I don't usually draw with the mouse. The only thing you probably see me draw with the mouse are the circles when I play Pokemon Ranger. And those are far from perfect. I appreciate it though. Thank you for thinking my art is like that. That's crazy. Do I see a hat? The hat is rotated. I've been looking for a sideways hat. Do I need to look for an upside down hat? I see a lot of funky shapes, but they are not hats. Hat? I don't see one. Perhaps it could be to the left. To the left. The left? I'm still not seeing a hat. I am still not seeing a hat. Says it's the same size as this one, but I think she can work out their hints without you specifying. I can, but it, you know, just in case I see hint, maybe I don't want to read it. You can add it if you want. You don't have to. Bottom left, it's rotated. The top is to the right. I still don't see it. Am I blind? Bottom left. You see it? I don't see it. I don't see it. Bottom left with the top to the right. Just checking, you know your left from your right? Yes. Bottom left is this way. Huh? Where? Who? I can't see it. I do not see it. The red piece with thin bits sticking out at the top. This? Okay. That's the bottom left of the hat. So... wait. Bottom left when the hat would be up right now, it's the top left since it's rotated. Oh. So like... wait. How tall... oh, I have to draw it all in one go. Oh, there. This is going to be the end of me. No, that is not. Wait. That's too tall, huh? That also looks too tall. He? Am I doing this right? That looks too tall though. Way too tall, right? Oh wait, I messed up. The red and yellow is the border. Like this. Okay, let me redraw that better. I can't... is that the right size? Now it looks too small. Is that right? Alright, I'm trusting you.
This should do the trick.
Oh, bless.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Sneaky. Good job spotting the hidden hat. Now the professor has a hat to give to Felix. Let's go. First try. Only like 10 hints from you guys. With barely any help, you guys literally solved it for me and I appreciate it. There we are. As requested, I have provided you with that hat. Huh? He's so confused. Same. Professor, I don't think that's quite what he meant. Be that as it may, I'm not taking my hat off. Let's go, Luke. Facts. But I was really looking forward to stopping in for a snack. A gentleman never takes off his hat, Luke, and that's all I have to say about it. Does that mean Layton sleeps with his hat on? And showers with his hat on? Interesting. This is too deep for me. Me too! This guy's my spirit animal. Welcome back! Oh, I could go in here. Yes, with a lot of help. Thank you, guys. Have a look at these photos of the town, Luke. Whoever took them clearly has a fine eye for detail. But if you look closely, you can see that the pictures are chronologically out of order. Do you think you can figure out where each picture belongs? Oh, Lord. Scrambled photos. 4 photographs decorate the wall of Joseph's photo studio. Each photo depicts the same area and was taken at the exact same time of day. However, each photo was taken at a different point in time, and if you look carefully, you can figure out the order in which these pictures were taken. Enter your answer using the letters attached to each picture, starting with the earliest, so like ABCD. Okay, I see. Okay, well, there's a cracked window here, and they're patching it here, and then here, it's not. There's also some destruction here. Studying drawings, this should be your strong suit. I am not very good at find the difference, though. I played Exit 8, and I missed a lot of anomalies. Well, there's lights here, but not here. Or maybe... Is there just no light at all, or is it just off? It looks like there's no light at all. And the door is green, but the door is brown here. Does that mean age? It probably means age. We're going with it. Okay, so one of these is the newer one, because then it cracks and then they repair it. I want to see first if she could get it, then I'll help. Yeah, let me do this. Let me do this first. So I guess it would start with no light and then they make a light. So CDBA. Excuse me? Okay, what if I did this? Okay, let's see.
Here goes.
Hey, let's go!
Piece of cake.
Good eye, the correct order is CDBA. And C, the street light has yet to be installed, but in D, the light has been built. In B, there's a new building in the background. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even know. The restaurant's window is broken. Finally, in A, the broken window seen in B has been patched up, and some of the lights in the restaurant signs have burned out. What's more, the door of the photo studio has been painted a different color. Let's go. Oh, wow, yes. I did not spot the building. No, I went based on the sign. See, I told you I was bad at it. There we are. If these photos are any indication, Folsense has quite a rich and lengthy history. Wow, neat. With enough of these pictures, I bet you can see exactly how the town developed. I read how as wow, but that's okay, it still works. You bring up an interesting point, Luke, but if these photos are that old, why do they look so new? Now that you mention it, I suppose they do look new. Well, I mean, you could have the photos for a while and then just print them all at the same time later, I guess. Normally with shots this old, the image is a bit more deteriorated. I wonder what method the studio uses to keep these photos so immaculate. Oh no, another camera part. Oh, let's go. Hint coin, please. Please, please, please. Alright. My, these photos look stunningly new for their age. How do you manage that? Sorry, sir, but that's well, a bit of a trade secret. What? Okay. Alright then. You're just about the strangest 2 customers I've ever met. Okay. What is that? Is it wearing a diaper? Gruff, gruff, grrr. He doesn't appear to be in a very good mood, Luke. Let me see if I can find out what the problem is. Hey there, fellow. Gruff, gruff, gruff. Oh, yeah! You'll go now, see you around. Okay, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. See ya. Good heavens, Luke, are you hurt? I don't think he's in the mood for conversation right now. Indeed, let's find another way through town. Passing through here is rather difficult right now. You just got bit by the dog in a diaper. Okay. I guess this way? Oh, what is this place? This must be the museum. But the gate's shut tight. I don't think they're open right now. I was hoping we'd find some useful information inside, but there's no sense in standing around waiting. For the time being, let's continue our investigation elsewhere. The professor and Luke decide to search the town for more information. Alrighty, we can do that. This way. What is it, lady? Oh, did you see that? About the whole keeping stuff in good condition is a trade secret. Curious what you would do if you were, let's say, a light bulb manufacturer and you could make a light bulb that would last for tens of years. Would you make or sell it? Yes, I would. Because changing light bulbs is pain. And if I don't like it, other people probably don't like it either, so why not make life easier? Wanna see what? The ghost, of course. The one just floated by all oogity-boogetying, I swear. Oh darn, I must have missed it. That's the 12th time today he's flown by. Golly, this must be the spot for ghost watching. I've been here for hours. It's all just so fascinating. I'm totally captivated. Oogity-boogetying. Yes. I'm sure it's all very exciting, but would you care to take a break and have a cup of tea? Even if that meant your company would go out of business since people never will need to buy a new one, everyone who buys one is a customer who will never come back. Well, see, the thing is, right? Maybe it's not a company if I'm just making them personally. Because, like, I take into account that people aren't going to need it for a really long time. So if I can just make a few, then that's all I need. Like, made to order stuff. Or you could overcharge if money is the goal. Because, yeah, you wouldn't have to pay for light bulbs for that many years. So you could charge as much as, like, however many light bulbs it lasts. And people can either keep buying and changing them, or they could buy yours once and then never have to change it for years. There are people out there that will still buy it, so. That sounds great. I scream like a banshee whenever I spot a ghost, and boy is my throat sore. But if I'm going to take a tea break, let's make it a mysterious one. Woo! That means I'd like something sweet and kind of unusual. Sweet and kind of Okay. I didn't mean you'd change the scenario of my metaphor. That's not the idea of a metaphor, but, you know. That's how my brain works. This and this. We'll try it. Let's go! My, what a peculiar blend this is. Subtle and spicy all at once. And sweet at the end to boot. I especially like how the initial heat helps to balance out the sweetness that comes later. I never imagined spicy and sweet could work together so well. Alright. Sweet, mild, and spicy. Yes. I made tea! I finally succeeded! I only needed an extra ingredient. Scrumptious, a smile spreads across Neresa's face. She seems restored and cheerful. Hey, there really is something a little mysterious about the way this tea tastes. Good job. I'm glad you like it. Oh yeah, it was great. Let me thank you by telling you where all the creepiest ghosts in town hang out. Folsense has got oodles of ghost watching spots. I'm creeped out enough already, but thanks anyway, I guess. Alright, no hint coins. Wait a minute, for what? Do you see that watchtower, Professor? There's something very suspicious about it, isn't there? Ooh. I went in somewhere. How are they boiling the water? That's a good question. I did not think about that. Do they carry around a portable stove? It's not every day I see new faces. Are you visiting from out of town? Yes, in a way, but we're not here to sightsee. We're searching for an antique known as the Elysian box. Have you heard of it? No, that's the first I've ever heard of it. I wish I had some information for you. Oh, I just can't let visitors to our great town go away empty-handed. Here, it's not a keychain, but please take this puzzle of mine as a souvenir of Folsense. Oh, joy. The missing shape. Oh, Lord. 5 shapes are arranged in a sequence, but the 4th shape is missing. Use the 4 visible shapes to determine whether A, B, or C should be inserted as the 4th shape in the sequence. 1, 2, 3, okay. Also, would you accept tea from random people on the street? Probably not, but I'm also really picky when it comes to stuff I put in my mouth, so... I don't think I'd take tea from anyone unless they knew what I wanted. B. It looks like a 4.
And now to test my theory.
I like this puzzle. I like it too.
And there we
That was
have
a
it.
simple one. That's right, B is the answer. The number is hidden in each shape determines the sequence for this order. When you turn each shape 90 degrees clockwise, a number becomes visible. In the case of B, turning it sideways reveals the number 4. I'm picky about the stuff I put in my mouth. Let's not take that out of context. You said it, not me. I just said what I mean. I'm picky with food and drink. Nice work there, fellows. I hate to burst your bubble, but if your lead on the Elysian box led you here, you may be out of luck. See, many of the residents who are Folsense experts skedaddled a few years ago. It all started over a strange rumor that spread through the town like wildfire. Ah, so even if we are in the right place, there may be no one left to ask. Tell me, what was this rumor? Some silly thing about a curse. I'm not entirely clear on it, to be honest. But I often find myself wondering where all those people who left Folsense ended up. Interesting. Okay, now I go in here. No hint coins. Alright. Whoa, this whole place is covered in garlic and it definitely smells like it. Blech! Yes, it's very pungent. It's a good thing I brought a handkerchief. My eyes are watering. My nose hurts just being in here. Finally, some customers. Come in, come in. It's been months since anyone came by to my shop. My shop's been out of favor with the townsfolk recently. Well, if it smells like garlic, I'm not surprised. I could see why, or rather, I could smell why. It's hard to breathe, let alone shop around all this garlic. Blech! Dead to the vampires. True. This place is very anti-vampire. So it smells. Big whoop. It's not here to class out the shop, you know? It's here for protection. We've got what you might call a bit of a vampire problem here in town, and garlic keeps them away, you see? Oh, for real, for real? Vampires? Seriously? Do I look like I'm joking, boy? See that castle over there? Wait, what? Do you not remember this part? That's where the freaky guy lives, at least that's what people say. I'm not saying I believe the talk, but you can never be too prepared, you know? Turns out garlic is not just vampire repellent, but also people repellent. It was meant to be a joke? Well, apparently there's a vampire in the tower. Do you see the watchtower? Something sus about it. Thought the vampire maniac was another character? I mean, there's more. Interesting. Yeah! Oh, that scared me silly, Professor. What's making that awful ruckus? I don't know, but I think it's coming from right above us. Quick, Luke, up the stairs. Oh yes, go to where the people are screaming. Big brain. There's a lot of garlic in here. So can I just say vampires are really weak? Yeah, they kind of have a ton of weaknesses that are kind of really impractical. Are you a vampire, sir? God darn vampire. Gold darn vampires. Get off my property. Are you alright, mister? Who goes there? You don't need to tell me. I know vampire henchmen when I see them. Luke looks like a vampire henchman? Whoa, wait a second. What are you talking about? Toddy McStoic, thank you for the follow. How are you? We just heard a scream and came to investigate. Say what you will, Sonny, but it won't do no good. I see through your vampire lies. Garlic, sunlight, mirrors, holy water, something about bridges, stakes to the heart, although that applies to people as well. I think they can't cross running water or something? Yeah, it's crazy. Oh my gosh, I love that emote. Dancing kiwi, let's go. Hope you're doing well. Wait, I think also they like can't enter into people's houses unless they're invited in. Or is that a specific kind of vampire? I don't remember. Being chillin', let's go. That's good. Where does that come from? Crossing running water? I don't know, but if you run across like a river or something, they can't follow. Which means they're kind of just trapped in one place forever. So if all the people move out, they're kind of screwed. If you really want me to believe you're not vampires, you'll solve this puzzle and you'll do it quickly. Put a vampire on Manhattan. He could never leave. He's stuck. But they get a lot of tourists, right? So it wouldn't really matter for them, I guess. In a quiet town, there's a tower that commands a view of the whole town. Since you can see the whole town from the tower, logic dictates that you should be able to see the top of the tower from anywhere in the town. However, there's one place in town shown on the map from which you can clearly have no chance of seeing the top of the tower. Find and circle this place. What would happen if you pushed a vampire over running water? I don't know. Do they, like, die? Like, I just know they can't, but what happens if they do? Would it explode? Maybe. Would it just be the tower?
Just leave it to me.
Big brain.
Piece of cake.
Good thinking. From inside the tower, there's no way to see the top of it. Sure, you may be able to stick your neck out a window and look up, but you still won't be able to see the very top of it. Big brain. Pretty good for a vampire, unless you're not one of those bloodsuckers underlings after all. If that's how it is, then listen to me when I tell you you'd best keep an eye on the castle over yonder. Okay, according to this guy, vampires can't solve puzzles either. Your Wi-Fi seems to be acting up a bit. Nothing too bad for now, just a few short buffering breaks. Oh no, that's pain. Big sad. Hopefully it doesn't affect the stream too much. It's the nest of one of the most fearsome undead creatures around. A real, live vampire. A real live vampire, you say? Don't make me say it again, buddy. Now it seems fine again? Okay, good. Vampire! Rumors have surfaced regarding a vampire said to live in the castle at the edge of town. Terrified by such talk, not a soul in Folsense dares to draw near the castle. Could a vampire actually be living up in Herzen Castle? Probably not, but you know. Alright. Guess we leave again. Oh, we forgot holy crosses. Those also repel vampires? You're so right. There's so many. How do they even survive? How can vampires ever kill someone? Truly, they go after the people that just are not capable of defending themselves in any possible way. They're so weak, yeah. Why are people scared of them? I mean, I guess if you get caught by one, then you're kind of in trouble, but like... just keep a cross on you, I guess. This place gives me a bad feeling. Who even knows what's down the path anyway? From what I can see, it's just an expansive wilderness. Let's leave it be for now. Oh, okay. Werewolves, run! Get silver bullets, can't do anything about them! Panic, panic! Oh, man. Vampires, just dig a tiny trench and you're fine. You just need water. It has to be running water, though. It can't be still water, so it can't be like a lake. Yippee! Greetings, strangers. Let me guess. You come here seeking fame and fortune. Actually, we're searching for an item called the Elysian Box. Does the name sound familiar? Put a hose on it? True. Wow, now that's a fantastic name. Here's a puzzle for sharing that great name with me. 3 couples. A yellowed photograph shows 3 couples. In the photo, no man is standing directly above his spouse. Of the 3 women, 2 are sisters and are sitting next to each other. The elder sister's husband is the man without a mustache. Everyone in the picture is wearing a hat, save the husband of the younger sister. The woman unrelated to the other 2 is sitting in front of the younger sister's husband. Can you find the man in this bunch who is married to neither sister? Choose from A, B, or C. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of information. Okay. Elder sister's husband is the man without a mustache, so this is the elder sister's husband. And the husband of the younger sister is not wearing a hat. So it's this one. If a vampire was on a burning building, it wouldn't be able to leave because the fire brigade would be hosing water in the front of the house, which would really suck. That's so funny. Do you think vampires could, like, burn in a fire? Or would they be completely unaffected? Because they can burn in the sun. But do they burn, like, with fire? Or are they just completely immune? I feel like I have the answer to this, but like, I'm just gonna read it again just in case. It's not like we can extinguish them, so best of luck to them. Maybe if you had a fire extinguisher, right? Because that's not water, at least. Or at least I don't think it is. It looks foamy. Let's hope they're immune for real. Or else that's another weakness. Okay, elder sister's husband. Yes. So he is married to a sister. And then everyone's wearing a hat. Save the husband of the younger sister. So he is also married to a sister. So B is not. Okay, we're good. B.
And now to test my theory.
Okay, nice. At this rate, vampires probably get killed by looking at red stuff, but they drink blood. Great job, the answer is B. Finding the answer to this one just requires close reading. You know the elder sister's husband has no mustache, so he's A. You also know the younger sister's husband has no hat, so he's C. With those two choices eliminated, the answer is clear. But in case you're wondering, the elder sister is E, the little sister is D, and the last woman, F, is married to B. Actually gaming, yes. For once, the puzzles aren't stumping me too much after the first two. The first two I struggle. Good job, and good luck finding that whatchamacallit, you know, the thingy with a great name. I bet when you open it, a genie pops out and grants you a wish or something. Neato! Alright, Oh, Mr. Beluga, it's been ages. I do hope you found what you were looking for. I wish. I told Samuel to track it down, but the boy's about as useful as a broken pocket watch. Oh, don't fret like that. It leaves wrinkles in that distinguished brow of yours. Tee. What do you say, Mr. B? Would you like to come inside and unwind for a bit? I think I just witnessed something I shouldn't have. Professor, did you see that? Mr. Beluga just went into that cabaret. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Don't take Luke into the... Don't take Luke into the cabaret. Oh my, hello there, tall, dark, and handsome. Care to come in and catch the show tonight? Wasn't there a point redeemed to request an emote or drawing? Am I confusing you with someone else? No, there is. I just only turned it on when I'm doing drawing streams. Because otherwise I will forget. And I don't want to cheat someone out of their channel points. I apologize, madam, but we're in the middle of... Oh, are you getting shy on me? Don't worry, hot stuff. I don't bite. Oh, and who's your little friend there? Aren't you a precious boy? Me? Run away, Luke, run away! But yeah, I don't usually schedule drawing streams though. Maybe next week though. Maybe next week. We'll see. Sorry to change the subject, but I couldn't help but notice Mr. Beluga entering your cabaret. Oh, are you friends with Mr. B? Something like that, yes. Tell me, does Mr. Beluga visit here often? Mr. Beluga is certainly a patron of the arts, that's for sure. I can't say much more though. Oh, but you are a handsome devil, Mr. So charming, so dapper, and such a gentleman. Show me you've got the brains to match those looks, and maybe I'll let a few facts slip. I'm uncomfortable. I don't like her. She's weird. The jeweled necklace. I have this old necklace, but the thing is, it's not really my taste anymore, so I decided to sell it, but when I was getting it appraised the other day, I realized something weird. Each stone is worth a different amount, but if I break the necklace in 3 places, the 3 gem strands will be worth the same amount as one another. Can you believe it? Here, see if you can figure that out. Where you gotta cut to make it happen. I was going to suggest Vampire on Fire. Seems fitting. Maybe someday. I do have my demon form redeemable, so maybe I could do it with that one. Not quite a vampire, but close enough. Good luck with this one, thanks. I'm gonna need it. Oh, Lord. Okay, it's in 3 places. I see numbers and my brain is like, why? How expensive is the emote redeem? I think requesting an emote is, was it 5,000 or something? I honestly don't remember. I think the drawing is 15, so maybe the emote is 10k? 10k and 15k? That's probably what it is. Then I will be redeeming stuff now. That's okay. Take your time. I don't have too many redeems, so it shouldn't be too difficult to save, hopefully. I tried to make things affordable, but also not enough to, like, overwhelm me. Okay, let's see. If I do... Okay, if I cut it like this, how much is that? 16, 16, so that's 32. Okay, it's 3,200. Thank you for the lurk. Okay, so I don't think that's it. Oh my gosh, the little cat dance. I love it. I wish I knew how to animate. But alas, it is very difficult. This is 28. Nope. Got it from someone for free. I don't know if they still do Neko ARG emotes. Oh, I see, I see. Free emotes are always nice. I do not have the brain power for this. You'll have a tough time if you just dive straight into adding up different strings of gems. There's an order you need to proceed with. Why don't you start by adding up the total value of the necklace? Okay. That's actually big brain, but that's a lot of math. Okay, let's see here. So that is 1,000. That's 1,000. That's 2,000. I want to redeem demon mode, but I can't afford it now if I want that emo dry. I see, I see. Yes, there are many things. I actually, like, I had the demon form one. Oh, thank you for the monocle redeem. I need it. My brain. But I had my smart booster, true. I had the demon form one a lot cheaper during October for Halloween, and then I boosted the price since it's not Halloween anymore. It's another 1,000. That's another 2,000. And then it's 800 I have left. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 800. Okay. So that's 2,600 for each strand. Okay. 2,600. So if I cut this and this, or wait, no? Let me see. This one, yeah, that's not it. Back, no, restart. Okay, 2,600. This one, that's 6, 14, 2,600, okay. 1,600, 2,600. I think that works. I hope it works.
This should do the trick.
Yay!
Huh. Wonderful.
That's right, each strand of gems is worth 2,600. Pretty nice chunk of change. That is quite the chunk of change. Handsome and smart, you're some catch, aren't you? Consider me smitten. About Mr. B, he's definitely here looking for something, but I can't say I know what. The search must be going badly because he's kind of crabby whenever I see him now. You did a math puzzle? I know, that's crazy. Finding a lead out here is pretty slow going, huh? Indeed, perhaps our only choice, really, is to wait for the Herzen Museum to open. Gosh, if that's the case, maybe we should revisit the museum. You never know, it might have opened up while we were away. Alright, you got a point. I hope the place proves more useful to us this time than did the last. Alright, back to the museum. Oh, is it this way? No. This way? And then up? Oh wait, dog is blocking the way. Look at that, the gate appears to be open now. Now we can finally go inside. In we go. Oh. Any hint coins? No. Alright. Luke, do you hear that? Sounds like the conductor and Mr. Beluga are arguing again. Nothing. You don't even have so much as a lead on it? I thought I told you to find it and find it fast. Uncle, you gotta cut me some slack. It's no piece of cake sneaking around with that pig on my tail. Plus, that professor dude from London has been out playing detective too. Keeping a low profile takes it out of a guy, you know what I'm saying? My feet are killing me from all this running around. How about you let me take a break? Besides, if I get caught sneaking around like this... You always were a layabout, Samuel. Quit your whining and get back to the task at hand. Until you find that box, I'd better not hear the word break coming out of your mouth. Ooh, sus. Gosh, Mr. Beluga really let him have it. Do you think he opened up this gate too? I'm not sure, though it appears that while the gate is open, the museum itself is still closed. But let's put this discussion aside for a moment. Tell me, Luke, do you recognize the symbol at our feet? Go! The stone has been worn down over the years, but the design is one I've seen before. Sure, it looks like the symbol in the book we found lying out in the street. That it does, but I'm certain I've seen something like this in another location too, but where was it? Ah yes, now I've got it. Oh, was I supposed to be paying attention? What is it, Professor? We must locate Inspector Chelmy at once. I need to see that photo he acquired from the crime scene. But this town is so big, how are we going to track him down? Well, it's quite late now. He may have returned to the hotel for the night. What do you think? You're probably right. Quick, let's head back to the hotel. Oh, I thought we were going to visit the museum, but okay, guys. Okay. Where's the hotel? I'm lost. Who are you? Hey, what's with the long face? Don't you know adults aren't allowed to pout? Honestly, I can't stand to see you look like that, so here's a little puzzle. Cheer up, will ya? How old am I? Hi there, yeah, I know I'm all cute and stuff, but I'm also really good at puzzles. What's that? You want to know my age? Well, okay. The difference between Mama's age and Papa's age is the same as my age. Oh, and my big sister is twice my age, which happens to be 1/3 my mom's age. And one more thing, in 5 years, I'll be my sister's age. Okay, enough hints. How old am I? Oh no, another math puzzle. Okay. Okay, so you are X, you are 2X. And 2X equals 1/3 of Mom's age, which is Y. And in 5 years, so she's 5. I almost overthought this. Right? Yes.
And now to test my theory.
That was close.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Hey, not bad. Papa's 35 and Mama's 30, meaning the difference in their ages is the same as my age, like I said. As for my big sis, she's 10. That's twice my age and 1/3 of Mama's. In 5 years, I'll be 10 and my sister will be 15. Can you believe it? I'll practically be a grown-up by then. Oh, you tiny child. Hey, pretty good, smarty pants. So good, in fact, I think you deserve a reward. Another one? I'm on a roll. They call me the mathematician. No, they don't. What kind of a reward? The best kind is story. Okay, then, here goes. See, a long time ago, there was another family in town as rich as the Hersons. One of the younger daughters got her heart broken by some boy and decided to leave town. It could just be a story somebody made up, but if it's true, that boy must have been a total creep. Wow. Okay. Drama. Who are you? Folsense used to be home to many families of noble birth. Then, Duke Herzen discovered a vast gold deposit on the outskirts of town which changed everything. Folsense developed rapidly, but word of the gold brought in all sorts of unsavory types. Such a shame, this used to be such an enchanting town. Alright. Chow me! Inspector, there's something I need to ask you. Can you spare just a moment? Ah, Layton, I see you've been busy. I didn't think you'd manage to solve 50 puzzles so soon. Huh? I hear you've been very busy sniffing around town for clues. Tell me, has your search yielded any genuinely useful facts yet? Perhaps, would you mind showing me the photo you recovered from the doctor's apartment? Oh, am I to understand there's a clue to be found in that photo? Well, I see you've solved 50 puzzles so far, so I can tell you're serious about the investigation. Be going to sleep now. This was a really fun stream. Glad you could join. Have for the rest of the stream. Oh, thank you so much for coming by. Good night. I hope you have a good sleep. Yes, talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. My top priority is solving this case, so I think you can help. I might as well show you the thing. What the devil? Is something the matter, sir? There's a blasted hole in my pocket. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've been scattering the pieces about without even noticing. This is a low point in my career. Seems that all that remains of the photo is this one scrap. Oh, 15 to go! I guess we'll just have to give up on ever seeing that photo again, huh? Tough to say, the pieces were still all in my pocket when we entered Folsense, I'm sure of that much. Inspector, do you recall the path you took around town over the past couple hours? Bits of it, yes. Let's see. Shelmy's route. Use what the inspector remembers to find the path he took through town. Well, only one turn I made at was an intersection with a cafe on it. Oh, and I also passed in front of that one hat shop and one flower shop, and I didn't walk any further than necessary. Now that you've heard his recollection, can you trace the route the inspector followed through town? Okay. He turned at a cafe, and he passed by a flower shop and a hat shop. One hat shop and one flower shop. So maybe he just went... No, wait. Turned at an intersection with the cafe. Only one turn I made was at an intersection with the cafe. So the other intersections didn't have cafes, but he turned maybe? I didn't walk any further than necessary. And he didn't walk any further than necessary. So if he goes this way. No. The inspector says he took one turn on a block with a cafe, but that doesn't mean he had to turn in the direction of the cafe he saw. Instead, what he's essentially saying here is that he was only able to turn once at any intersection with the cafe. Okay. Okay. Begin by heading right from the starting point. Okay. And he passes a flower shop here. There's a cafe here. So pass by hat. Like that, maybe? Let's try that.
And now to test my theory.
Nope. Okay. Sad.
Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
Alright. Try again. So if he turns here at the cafe, but then he doesn't pass by any hats. But then he passes by 2 flowers. When you reach the goal, you'll be coming at it from the left. So he comes this way. Start by going right. Flowers. But that's what I just did. But that's passing by so many flowers. Coming at it from the left. I start by going right. He has to pass by the hat. Is that not what I did, though? He took 1 turn on a block with a cafe, but he didn't turn in the direction. He was only able to turn once at any intersection with the cafe. So if he does this... like that? I don't think that's right.
Test my theory.
No.
Well, I suppose you
I don't get it! No! Intersected with a cafe and also passed in front of 1 hat shop and 1 flower shop, and I didn't walk any further than necessary. Begin by heading right from the starting point, and then you'll come at the goal from the left. This?
This should do the trick.
No.
Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
Think I'm gonna Google this one. I genuinely don't understand. He turns multiple times? Excuse me? Okay. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ha! To test my theory.
Wait, what? Oh, I need to go down 1 more. My bad.
This one is quite formidable.
Maybe. This is silly. Like that? Yeah, okay. If you say so, game.
And now to test my theory. Ha! Wonderful.
That's right. You may have figured out the inspector's path through town, but the search for those photographs is just beginning. And then after leaving the northeast corner of town, I came straight back to the hotel. That should be enough information to get started. Thank you. Come, Luke, let's see if we can't recover the pieces of that photo by retracing the inspector's steps. What's so important about the photo, Professor? I'm unsure of the photo's content, but I have every confidence that it'll lead us to the Elysian box. Say no more, I'm sold. After all, your intuition never fails. Let's hurry to the northeast corner. I think we could get there through the little path where the bulldog was sitting. Yes, let's. I'll lead the way. Oh, we missed 2 puzzles. The professor and Luke decide to investigate the northeast corner of the town. Yes, we will save, and I think this is a good stopping point for today. So we're gonna send out a raid. Shadows on the street corner, but that'll be for next time.